morning, guys. Happy Thursday. So it's about 9 o'clock. 9, maybe it's 10. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's not even 9. It's 8:50. So I'm dyeing my hair. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm using a hair dye that I've never used before. This is not like your boxed store brand. I'm using the Argan hair oil, and I had to rip open the box in order to properly read the instructions. However, this is the medium tangerine blonde, and I'm super nervous about it because the lady at the store, I know nothing about hair, so I was like really listening to her. And you know how the ends of my hair is very light and almost like a blondie kind of reddish color, and I was like, okay, I really like this color right here. I just want it like even toned, like all over my head, just even toned. And so she found this color and she matched it to the ends of my hair, and she said that this would be perfect. And I was like, okay, you know, we're gonna try it. She said, now the only thing is, if you don't like it, you need to wait at least a minimum of 7 days before you try to dye it again. And I was like, oh no. So I'm dyeing it this color. I'm kind of taking a risk. I'm already seeing it getting crazy light up at the top, but she's like, you can't do it for 7 days. So I'm kind of like, even if I hate it, I have to just deal with it for the weekend because this is what I'm gonna have to be stuck with. So it could be a very stupid move on my part or a very good move on my part if I really like it. But this hair dye is supposed to hold better. It's supposed to stay in your hair longer. It's just an overall better type of hair dye. So I worked really hard. I like actually brushed through my hair as I was dyeing it. I worked it all the way to the roots first, or not the roots, the ends first, and then I worked my way up to the roots so that the ends would not be a darker color than the roots are. And because I know the ends tend to deposit, or no, the roots deposit more, like you can just see it more in the roots. I don't know, we'll see. I'm a little nervous. So, all right, we're gonna do this thing. I'm going to just snap my fingers, and then I'm gonna have my hair like washed, dried, and down, and we're gonna see how it looks. I'm nervous, you guys. And that's it. Wow, okay. This isn't accurate. It looks way redder on camera than it actually is. What? Why does it look so red on camera? It's not really this red in person, y'all, I promise. Sorry, I keep looking up at the viewfinder like, what? Anyway, I really like it, y'all. I was afraid I would hate it, but I don't. I really like it. It's a lot more even toned. It's not so like intermingled amongst my head. I feel like I don't have like dark splotches or light splotches everywhere. So this is good. This is good for our trip. My house is a wreck. I mean, it looks bad. I don't know. I think I'm just making my priorities the things that I have to get out of the house, and my husband and I are just gonna do a cleaning tonight because we leave in the morning for the airport. So anyway, I got keys ready and we are gonna go, right, dude? All right, guys, so we made it to Target. I'm going to run in here to get like just a few things that we need for Nathan and Nana to watch the girls, just things around the house, like things we need anyway. So anyway, I'm going to try something new. So it's always so hard for me to push a cart and like keep up with Narky. So I'm going to try to put him in a buggy. I don't know if it can work. I think he will fit, and I think he can sit up in it. So we're gonna try it. You making it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go get shampoo. You ready?
Yep.
Yep. All right. You want me to help you?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, guys. So the shopping cart clearly, as you guys saw, did not work. I felt bad because I tried to get him in it. I just thought, okay, no problem. I just slip his legs through and then he could sit up, no problem. I could not even get his legs in that shopping cart, you guys. The length between his rear end and his knees is just too long, and like there wasn't enough clearance for me to get him in there. And I think I kind of scraped his little, like the shin of his leg a little bit, and I felt bad. So we will not be trying that again. I meant to talk to customer service when I was leaving about getting a Caroline's cart for the store, which is a special needs shopping cart that allows a special needs child to sit facing the parent and push the buggy. That way I'm not simultaneously having to push the buggy and push the wheelchair. I can't be the only parent that needs this, but alas, I walked out and had in that moment had forgotten about it, and now I am at Burlington because I need to try to find a pair of black slacks and a decent shirt to wear to this Christmas party on Saturday. I was gonna wear a dress, but my husband said that a lot of the staff have told him and suggested for me to wear slacks. So I'm like, that is easy. I like pants over dresses, so that's the route we're gonna go. But we're gonna run in here, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So kids are. Oh, this wall looks terrible too. Kids are home from school. Let me see. Good deal. She got on blue.
I say blue.
Blue, right there.
Blue.
Anyway, kids are home from school. We're waiting on the air conditioning man because our air has been broken for a while and we've just neglected calling about it. But we realized that our home warranty ends, like our year home warranty ends on the 18th. So we were like, we better hurry up and like get this guy over here. So he's coming. We got the work order in on time before the 18th. So he is hopefully going to come fix the air conditioning. I hope he can fix it for cheap. Alright guys, so I sent the girls downstairs to work on cleaning up their toy closet, y'all. It is a disaster. I looked in that thing earlier and I was like, this can't happen. Like, there's nothing on the shelves, basically. It's all on the floor in the toy closet. So they are downstairs working on that. Y'all, Zoe got her grades back today. She is doing so much better than she was. Like, her reading has improved, her math has improved, her test scores have improved. I'm just so proud of her. Even her behavior has improved. So I'm just super proud of her. She's been really working hard to get things where they need to be. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to move Miss Freya if I can get her down. See, this is why I haven't moved her yet. Because she's up too stinking high. And I don't know where to put her. Let's see here. I feel like I can't be too creative because I'm like, they're gonna come upstairs any minute. I'll just put her right here. Seems like a good spot for now. No, I'll be there. I'll be more creative later when I have time to like think about it. But at least she moved. She hasn't moved in like 2 days, guys. Freya's been tired. Freya's been very tired. She hasn't been able to move. Also, guys, I forgot to even like mention today is my husband and I's anniversary. We were married December 9th, 2006. It is insane, and I think I just didn't mention it earlier because we're going away this weekend to Colorado together, and that's kind of like our anniversary celebration. So I guess in a way, I feel like it's not here yet, you know, because we don't get to celebrate till the weekend. But today is officially our wedding day, and I don't know why it just hit me, and it made me think, I just was like, oh, today's the actual day. And I've already told him a happy anniversary this morning and all of that, but I don't know, it's crazy to think back that 9 years ago today I was getting married. I was young. I was newly a new 20-year-old. Like, I hadn't been 20 for very long, and I felt so young, and we'd literally been graduated from high school a year. I'd been out of high school a year. And my husband was 19, and we were just so young. We were just babies, and my husband was in the Marine Corps at that time, and he was away at boot camp. And on our wedding day, like, he got delayed at boot camp. He was injured, and he ended up being there longer than anticipated, but we'd already planned the wedding. So on our wedding day, he's not in town. He's gone. He's in West Virginia training, and they allowed him to fly in 1 day to get married. And it was literally like an hour before the wedding, and my husband was not there. He was nowhere in sight. His flight was late. He got to the church, I think, within 20 minutes of the wedding starting. Like, he ran in the church, and they rushed him to the front of the aisle. to wait because the intro music had already started playing. He barely made it to our wedding on time, and I'm like, you were almost late to our wedding, you know, but he did make it. And then we had the wedding. It was beautiful. And after our wedding, we went back to our apartment and we just had a night together and, you know, spent time together. And then the next morning, he had to leave again at 6 a.m. and was gone another 6 weeks. So I literally got one day with my husband when we got married. Had I foreseen that happening, or had either of us known he would still have been in boot camp that December 9th, we would have delayed the wedding until June or July, when I knew he was going to be home. Like, we would have definitely delayed it, so it wouldn't have been such a rush. But by the time we had found out, the wedding was already booked and paid for and planned, and invitations were sent out, and we just really didn't have another option but to just go ahead with it and pray that it all worked out. And it did all work out, and I feel so blessed, and I love that man more today than I ever have, and I think I love him more with each passing day. He's just amazing. You know, I always tell people, you know, we got married young and we've been together since we were 15 and 16 years old. Like, we just got lucky, you know, we just got lucky. And as a child and as a teenager, I always prayed. I was like, you know, God, please just let me find, I don't want to date around. I don't want to date a bunch of men, you know, trying to find the right one. I always viewed dating as the way to find that person that the Lord intends for you to be with for the rest of your life. And I just always prayed, you know, God, I don't want to date around. I don't want that. I just, let me find that person. And sure enough, when I was 16 years old, we found each other, and we've just been together ever since. We've never broken up. We've never been apart from each other. We've never even considered like, oh, well, maybe we should break up, or maybe we should call it quits. Maybe we shouldn't get together. There was no breakup period. We've just been together, and we've always known. And my husband told me on our first date, or maybe it was our second date. He would know for sure. It was our first or second date. He was like, I don't want to freak you out, but I know you're the woman I'm gonna marry. And I was like, oh, what? And I seriously almost broke up with him when he said that, because I'm 16 years old and I'm like, I can't be thinking about marriage. I'm 16. This is crazy. But he said that, and sure enough, 9 years later, actually it's like 12 years later now from that point, here we are, happily married, 4 kids, adopting a 5th. I mean, God is good, you guys. God is good. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. So all of the kids are at school. My husband is taking 2 of the 4 to school. I've got on just a t-shirt, a grungy sweater, and jeans and tennis shoes, just airplane clothes basically, and we are ready to go catch a flight. Okay, so we got our car rented and we are toting luggage out to the parking lot. Well, my husband and, hey, I carried a lot of it, like most of the way here. Anyway, flying is like work, like it's tough, dude. It's like, I don't know, it's just hard. I'm not used to flying.
It's a big ass parking lot.
Oh my goodness. It feels good here though. It's nice and chilly. It's not really cold though. Just a little chilly. Alright, so now we are walking in the cold trying to find our car that we have rented. They did have us in this, like, what was it again?
Nissan Versa.
A Nissan Versa. I have no idea what that is, but my husband said it's crazy small, so we had to upgrade. Because apparently the two of us wouldn't fit in it. I think we probably would have, but...
I would have to put it on.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here, we have arrived, and I think the goal is hotel and food, and I think we need to track down a belt. Other than that, I think that's all we're gonna probably accomplish the rest of the day today. Oh, also...
It's the fat guy. Make him walk to the end of the parking lot.
Also, you guys, I broke my camera. I don't know how, but I was about to vlog in the airport, and like, y'all can't see obviously, but like underneath it, it's like cracked and kind of splitting open. Just another reason I need a new camera. Where is this car?
I told you, damn it, parking lot.
Oh my goodness. We'll get there eventually.